friends, and welcome back to Vintage Story 1.19.5 modded with Claudette the Wonder Cat. So after spending a couple of days working on a 119.7 update, in the end I just wasn't satisfied with the results. So for now, we'll be staying with 119.5. And with that said, let us get back to 119.5. Step out here and survey my kingdom. And frankly, I'm not really happy with my kingdom. Quite frankly. We're waiting on the bamboo to grow so that we can finish the roof. Basically, it looks like a pile of rocks, and that's not good enough. That's not good enough. And so I've been trying to decide what to do with it. I've got this volunteer ram that I probably, with some finagling, could end up adding to our menagerie. And then there's also an aurochs over there. But I really have no clue where I want to build my animal stuff, place my garden. The thing that's absolutely bugging the crap out of me is all these ruins over here. And of course you clear it all out and then you've got a bunch of materials and you think, well, I should use those materials. And every time I start to get a little bit lost in terms of what in the world should I do next, you know, and what to put where. See, I got things like not having a squared corner there that will make me absolutely nuts until I fix it. You know, when I just don't have a direction, that's when I usually go off on an adventure and get myself into some trouble or go and pan. So I suppose the first thing I should do, well, you know, for some variation, I don't think I would mind using that. Get a little variation in the texture of the building, because that's what's kind of bugging me, is it's just kind of all the same. Make a little variation in that. Maybe we'll put one cobble up on top or something. Oh, it just popped. Literally, I looked over there. There was one tree. We did that. We looked back, and there's three. Yay, bamboo! And we've got food. The bamboo shoots are edible, but I need storage. My pick is about shot. Most of what I've got to do currently is chop wood, carry water kind of stuff. I got the wooden floor in and sealed up my pits that I was using for firing clay. I like it better. It gives it more a sense of being a room instead of just being a giant rock. And what I had begun to do was actually to put in some support beams up top here. This has got to come down here. Or was that just going up? Actually, that was just going up. And let me guess, I do not have any more raw wood, and thus I would expect that my plan from that moment was to acquire some more maple log, and then that would have led me to the conclusion that maybe I should try peeled maple log to make it look more like a log cabin, but then decided that no, it's an old building. I'm trying to build something here that looks like it's been here a really long time. You know, that it was cobbled together, but it was cobbled together a long time ago. So I'm gonna have to get some room in my inventory. Just absolutely must. And that could be a tall order, because we are really full up, and I don't think there's enough of anything in particular to make a basket. Wow, I am just all kinds of dead ending today here. So I could make a bunch of ropes. That's one way I could get some room. Add them in over here. I could pull the birch cane and go cut more birch cane and make a basket. That's sounding closer to a winner. Put those in there for the moment. My axe is in pretty good shape. Because I just plain am out of room. And I've been trying to push back these bushes slowly but surely. Maybe this does work better with the knife. We'll give it a go. We don't seem to be getting more of anything else. Either way, we're just going to do it. I think it's the same either way, and I miss less with the axe. Or at least it looks less ridiculous when I miss with the axe. Always happy to have more sticks. But I'm trying to open up my line of sight. There's a birch seed. I don't need these rocks. I would like to collect these birch seeds. Get some real birch growing instead of just weedy stuff. What have I gotten myself into? I don't know. There must have been some stinging nettle. I don't see any, but I generally never saw the poison ivy that got me either, you know? Okay, that's enough now. There is a lot of vine laying here. I just put out my torch. Come on. Oh, it's got a bounce going. I'm not going to be able to pick it up. Oh yeah. Stinging nettles. Now we know what got me. But I think that should be enough to get at least one basket going. It's like jazz. Alright. All the way around. Survey says. That would really last a long time. Birch cane, bride and white cane. Oh, really? Okay. Tender birch leaves, they are perishable. I just need that little bit of extra storage. Make sure I've got enough room to actually pick up trees that I've chopped down. And I'll eat the tender birch leaves. And I should have a torch in here, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll have to take this torch and actually stick it to the wall in order to use it to relight this other torch. Shift and right click, hold it until it lights. There we go. So there were goblins out there. We heard them. There we go. That works. Where are you, gerblins? We had goblins out here for a while. Not sure where they ended up. So one thing about it, generally when we get them, it's because they're wandering, and because they're wandering, they go away as quickly as they show up. So naturally, I'm going to go walk off into the woods and run into them again. I like the cedars. I thought about doing cedar beams. But I'd have to take several cedars to get the wood to replace our current beams with the cedar beams. So instead we are going to go maple. And I think I will build a stone adze and see what they look like peeled. Because the bark that we get from peeling them can be made into some useful things, and it's edible, so it's not a waste. There we go. See, because I like the look of that cedar pine log. But you're just everywhere, aren't you? And I'm not a real big fan of maples, which is why I've been cutting down the maples. As a building material, it's all right. But in terms of my landscaping, I prefer pines. Not to mention, I've been trying to get rid of the trees on this side of the big pond that we're up by here. Our stone house has been a good little spot, but I really am thinking about taking up a suggestion that was made that oh, interesting. That's not at all what I expected. That's really quick. But I was thinking about maybe going over to the lake, that it's the actual start of the river, and build at the start of the lake and take the time to build out of wood and all that. You know, I've got a Minecraft series going, and I'm really happy, really satisfied with my build there, the cabin build. And I don't want to leave a partial tree sitting over here, so let's come get this. It's funny because the problems from the stinging nettle or whatever don't hit you for a moment, so you end up being away from the nettles after they've gotten you, and you're trying to figure out where in the heck you ran into them. Alright. let's go ahead and make a stone adze. Shovel, spear, hooks, hammer, pick, splitter, hoe. So that must be, oh, that's chisel, wedge. There it is. I haven't used one but like one time, so I had no idea what I was looking for. Oh, see, with a lighter background, that certainly looks like an adze head. I was trying to figure out what in the world I was looking at. But let's go ahead and do that. I think we would do it here. Yes, okay. So that's going to give us maple bark and debarked maple logs, and I like the look of them. So I'm going to go ahead and debark this entire stack here. Just like so. And let's see how those look upstairs. I wasn't trying to chuck you. Here. Let's just place this chunk of wood so that we can pick this back up. I suppose all my racks are full, right? Right. And I broke my axe. Well, the saw will make short work of it. I don't think it needs the upright. I don't think it needs the upright, and I do like the look of it. Yeah, I like that better. Ah. Well, so I started out a little lost today, but in the end we pulled it out. But it's going to bug me that there are burning torches directly up against wood settings, so those have to move. I'm going to have to decide how to handle that. Because that makes no sense. go there and there. Oh, you like that? That's good. Oh, Claudette, you know, I bet you, I'm not sure if I have a piece of meat for you today. Yeah, that's better. And since the bed is over here, we'll come and place this one by the bed. There we go. And hopefully we'll make her come up with more later, but I think that's just a better situation. So right there would be the balancing one for it. I guess I'll just use a regular torch there for now. Well, you know, since I'm not smithing right now, I'm going to do it that way, because I would rather have it balanced. There we go. I think that's a bit better. I think I could even move these down one. Yeah, I think that's better. You know, because I could do one opposite here, but it'd end up being on that window. So if it's going to be out of alignment, then it might as well be out of alignment in a way that makes sense. And now I don't feel like we're going to burn the house down. Let's look at the baskets and what we can do with them. Or I mean the maple bark basket. A small basket woven from malleable tree bark used to hold just a few things. It's from ancient tools, and it's the adze that we use to produce the bark. And it's just that, huh? Well, let's get a look and see what it do. We got Skelly out there. Well, that's not a bad looking basket. Oh, it holds the same as a regular basket. All right. Well, that works for me. That's pretty snazzy. I know I'm speaking boomer tongue. I'll stop. There we go. We got all kinds of room now. See, none of those things go up next to my bed. Yeah, for the moment, I'll deal with it as is. Move these bones because they don't belong there. Okay, my shield definitely goes upstairs, and my pipe definitely goes upstairs. We should have some wild vine somewhere here. Those are minerals. They actually go back in the blacksmithing room. There's more bones. just to get some things out of my inventory for this moment. We've got an interesting opening animation. Got a skeleton out there. That is quite a bit better. Of course, I've still got to deal with the other room. So I'm going to leave those there. These do not go there. I left the door open. I'm amazed I didn't open it up to nothing but a giant pile of spoiled food. Because the last thing I'm going to do before I call it an episode is I'm going to find Claudette. She's probably still upstairs. There you are. I did not forget you. There you go. Better? Alright. Well, that's as far as I'm going to go with today. As you can tell, I'm fighting a little bit of a sore throat here. But, yeah, we're going to stick with 119.5 for a bit. And hopefully we will start making some real progress here.